chocolate lovers, welcome to Chocolate TV. This is episode 126. Wow, 126. Yes, it's the 22nd of October, and I was hoping we could do a vintage show, aka tasting the 2012 vintage chocolate from Valrhona. But the postal service have not delivered the package to me today. They usually are very quick, but somehow, maybe they missed it. Hope I get it tomorrow and we can do some vintage chocolate tasting next Monday. So, staying close to the Baltic, we are going to Poland and to Estonia. This is Carven dark chocolate with, oh, I forgot to check. Wait. 56% cocoa count and flavored with cherry. Sorry, raspberry. I'm really off today. This wasn't my plan. 56% cocoa, Carven from Estonia, dark chocolate with raspberry. And going back to the Polish chocolate from last week or the week before, Wawen with orange peel. And this is 70% cocoa with candied orange peel. So let's see, how do these chocolate bars taste? First off, you look at them. Starting with the lower cocoa count and going upwards, that's the best way to go, otherwise you might spoil your palate. Anyway, this seemed to be a very, very dark, almost brown-black chocolate from Kalev, Estonia, and breaking it off, looking at that structure, well, seems nice enough, and then try to sniff, see if there's any scent whatsoever. And there is some sort of chemical scent. Is this supposed to be raspberry? Actually tastes, smells more like grape, apple and cherry than raspberry. Okay, not much of a chocolate scent. That chemical aroma is overpowering the chocolate. Somewhere deep down, maybe my nostril could find some very dry character, almost sandy dryness. And that might be the chocolate. Anyway, let's taste. Kind of soft. Is that right? Oh, there was a big raspberry part in it, so some sort of soft center, almost. A strange chocolate, because it is very neutral chocolate flavor. Very subdued. Instead you feel that fruit. It's actually more like a fruit compote, a fruit salad than raspberry. A kind of chewy remains when the chocolate has melted away, and the chocolate had virtually no flavor whatsoever. That's bad. The gooey remains, has a acidity as raspberry, yes indeed. More the flavor is like a mixed jam of raspberry, grape, apple, cherry, but in a slightly chemical way. I'm not that fond of this chocolate. It has too subdued chocolate flavor. So I will only give this one 2 points out of 10. And moving on to the lava. Who, by the way, also makes sugar-free chocolates, but this is not sugar-free. This is with orange peel. It's 70% cocoa. Looking at the color, kind of similar, though this is 70% and that was 56%. This also is a kind of very dark brown, almost blackish chocolate. Breaking off a piece, and let's see if this has any scent, flavor, and it has. It actually smells like orange peel, candied orange peel. And there's some dry dark chocolate powder as well, with a slight note of cedar wood. Well, let's try and see if there's any flavors on the palate. Dry chocolate. This is like taking a piece of chocolate bar in your mouth and then a tablespoon full of chocolate powder and mash that in with the chocolate bar. That's the consistency it is. So very powdery, very dry. And you can feel the orange peel dipped in sugar. There's a, yeah, it's like orange peel dipped in sugar, and that dipped in lots of cocoa powder. And the cocoa powder is just, hey, it's cocoa. And what you end up in is some orange peel in your mouth and a dry cocoa flavor on your tongue. Not good, not bad, certainly better than the raspberry from Kalen, Estonia. So Poland wins this one, the Battle of the Baltics. I'd say this is a 4 out of 10. Kind of one-dimensional chocolate is lowering the grade. So that's it for this Monday, and I hope you enjoy the show, and I hope to see you next Monday. And then, again, hopefully, we have vintage chocolates, the 2012 vintage from Valrhona to taste, and that might be a real treat. Bye!